Okay, everyone, let's do the news headlines for December the 8th of 2022. Perus president has been removed from office and charged with rebellion after an alleged coup attempt. Perus president Pedro Castillo has been removed from office and detained on charges of rebellion after he announced he would shutter Congress and install a, quote, government of exception just hours before he was due to face an impeachment vote. Vladimir Putin insists Russia hasn't gone mad and that the threat of nuclear war is rising. Russia's President Vladimir Putin has warned that the risk of nuclear war is growing, but rode back on some saber rattling. The Russian president said his military would, quote, defend ourselves with all the means at our disposal, but added, quote, we haven't gone mad. We realize what nuclear weapons are. New York Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez under investigation by House Ethics Committee. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a Democrat from New York, is under a House ethics investigation, according to a statement issued by the House Committee on Ethics on Wednesday. Idaho Police search for white Hyundai Elantra in Moscow College murder case. The Moscow, Idaho Police Department said Wednesday that detectives want to speak with occupants of a white, in between the years 2011 and 2013, Hyundai Elantra that was near the off-campus home where the 4 college students were brutally murdered back on November the 13th. Duke Energy says it has completed repairs on the North Carolina power equipment that were damaged by shootings. Duke Energy said on Wednesday it has completed repairs on substation equipment that was damaged in shootings over the weekend that cut power to thousands of central North Carolina homes, and it expects power to be fully restored by midnight. Vladimir Zelensky and the Spirit of Ukraine named Time's 2022 Person of the Year. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky and, quote, the Spirit of Ukraine have been named Time's 2022 Person of the Year, the magazine announced on Wednesday. A wooden ship from the 1800s has been uncovered on a Florida beach after erosion caused by recent hurricanes. Severe beach erosion from 2 late-season hurricanes has helped uncover what appears to be a wooden ship dating from the 1800s, which had been buried under the sand on Florida's east coast for up to 2 centuries, impervious to cars that drove daily on the beach or by sand castles built by generations of tourists. Chinese President Xi Jinping lands in Saudi Arabia amid tensions with the United States. Chinese President Xi Jinping landed in Saudi Arabia's capital of Riyadh on Wednesday after a multiple-day visit. China's official news agency Xinhua reported amid frayed ties between the 2 countries and the United States. Amid outcry, San Francisco pauses on killer police robots. San Francisco Board of Supervisors voted on Tuesday to put the brakes on a controversial policy that would have let police use robots for deadly force, reversing course just days after their approval of the plan generated fierce pushback and warnings about the militarization and automation of policing. A crack in the sun's atmosphere to spark geomagnetic storms on Earth, and the power grid could have fluctuations likely on December the 8th or the 9th. A large canyon-like hole opened up in the sun's atmosphere last week, and it has been causing trouble ever since. The gaseous material flowing from the canyon-shaped hole in the sun could spark minor G1 class geomagnetic storms on Earth on Thursday or Friday. President Biden says he had more important things to do than visit the border, despite 59 trips to Delaware and 8 stops for ice cream. President Joe Biden said Tuesday that he hasn't visited the U.S.-Mexico border because, quote, there are more important things going on, despite President Biden traveling to Delaware 59 times and stopping 8 times for ice cream since taking office. Neolithic axe grinding site uncovered. A place where people with an axe to grind gathered 4,500 years ago has been uncovered by archaeologists and volunteers. An area of abrasive sandstone, close to Balfron near Stirling has been found to have been used like a giant whetstone by Neolithic toolmakers to polish stone axes. Guys, all of the links for the articles that I have covered, they can be found in the description. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can find me on my website over at bcbegley.com. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.